Okay, so let me introduce you to Dyana Basist. Um, Dyana Basist is a massage therapist, gardener, author, poet, and haiku poet. Her haiku, senru, tanrenga, and haibun have appeared in major American and British print and online journals. Her haiku has been selected for 4 Red Moon anthologies, including 2023 Skipping Stones and Contemporary Haibun 18. She is the official greeter for the Yukiteki Haiku Society. Her book, Coyote Wind, published by Ilk Press, is a book of essays, poetry, and haiku about her ongoing love affair with the song dog. It is a call and response with the wild, and the manifesto for the wild. Diana's book was quoted extensively in Charles Trumbull's field guide in Coyote in Frog Pond, autumn 2022. Jim Cation has this to say: Coyote Wind is a tour de force. I want to give it the highest praise I can. I wish I had written it. Her book is available through the author at Open Mesa at sbcglobal.net. Dyana lives with her partner in a Riparian corridor in Santa Cruz, California. Most of this very wet winter and spring, she has been watching mallards chase each other around the meadow turned into a pond. Now that is finally dried out. Her ears are tuned to coyotes. And here she is.
Thank you, everyone, for coming on this lovely spring day. And thank the officers at HPNC for the invitation. I am truly honored. I want to thank my wonderful teachers through the last 7 years, including Patricia Mockmiller, Chuck Brickley, and Brad Bennett. A special shout out to Bev Mamoy for notching my arrow to the bowstring, helping this reading fly. The ongoing generosity of the haiku community is inspiring, and I'm delighted to be part of it. Congratulations to Lorraine for your recent much-deserved Touchstone Award, and thank you for letting me go first. I will start by reading a short excerpt from an essay in my book, Coyote Wind, titled Coyote Small C versus Coyote Capital C. Following will be a few haiku from my book. Next, I will be rolling through the seasons with a haibun in the middle, reading most haiku once, with some exceptions. Here we go. Enjoy. In this collection, there is a distinction between coyote, the biological animal, and coyote, the god dog. I flirt with both. Biological coyotes travel in small packs, mate for life, are good parents, often keeping their young with them up to a year if land allows. A coyote's hearing and smell are so well developed that a sudden noise can change her direction mid-step. They are hard runners, 25 miles an hour easy and up to 40. That's damn fast. Coyote capital C, the mythic trickster, belongs to no one, although all claim him, from the native peoples to poets, earth lovers, and dreamers. We impose our moral values, from our benevolence to our deplorable actions, on this animal like no other. Coyote becomes a Zen master, whopping you with a stick. A cheerleader, a perpetrator, a clown bungling with us through our folly, a suspect, and a scapegoat. A crucible of searing light juxtaposed to our darkest shadow. Coyote is hostile to fidelity and domesticity, hit and run. Coyote was there at the beginning, shaping the world, bringing death and fire, and he will be there at the end. A shamanic shapeshifter, he's a total asshole and the ultimate survivor. He's also a she. First spring rain, the young coyote facing skyward. Lightning, the loner coyote. Autumn tryst, white waves pulling me closer. First morning, notching an arrow to the bowstring. Rippling wind, a fox runs the ridge. Dawn breaks, the closing arguments of owls. Dawn breaks the closing arguments of owls. Passing storm, a beached coil of bull kelp. Trailing his sisters into deeper puddles. First, rain boots. Morning walk, the taste of the forest in an icicle. Kelp rack, wishing she could walk on water. Sniffing out all the ways in, winter woodrat. Late night zoom, a trace of sleet in his smile. Relationships end, an icy wind topples our Jizo. Snow angel, a child finds her wings. Snow angel, a child finds her wings. Winter solitude, the taste of clouds in a tea bowl. Shakuhachi, he hits the windy note of ghosts. Shakuhachi, he hits the windy note of ghosts. Rogue planet, the shadow of an owl at dusk. Chasing the wind through a hole in the fence. Jackrabbit. Her voice finds its lilt again. Rivulet. Apricot buds swelling pink. Sky. Apricot buds swelling. Pink sky. In the finger hole of the shakuhachi, a spider web. Sheltering in place, cherry trees bloom in an empty park. Mother's Day, shaking a pebble from her shoe. Mother's Day, shaking a pebble from her shoe. Thin mist, a herd of Tule elk crest the horizon. Lockdown. I still don't read the Brothers Karamazov. Lockdown. I still don't read the Brothers Karamazov. Animal shelter. Mending a monarch's wing with superglue. He winds her obi in the tea house parking lot, the scent of lilacs. Deep dive of the hummingbird, duende. Deep dive of the hummingbird, duende. Spring twilight, leaving the gate ajar for coyotes. Summertime, the generosity of sunflowers. Summertime, the generosity of sunflowers. A painted turtle spreads its claws, Mystic River. Neighborhood walk. The stick that looks like a snake hasn't moved. Cataract surgery. All the shades of blue in a soap bubble. The drought scent of a blackjack pine. Vanilla. Red hot. Coyote tricks the algorithm. Red hot coyote tricks the algorithm. Fourth of July. The Vietnam vet shoves in his earplugs. Firestorm. 1,000 bees circle the cypress. Summer heat. Licking peanut butter off a knife. Summer heat. Licking peanut butter off a knife. Sundown. Every sandcastle, sand. Yellowstone, a Haiku. Yellowstone. They are young, free, and think they know the terrain. It is she who probably entices the two boys to slip out from the employees' cabins, arms lock, and skip into the alpine fragrance of a moonless night. The momentum of boots in unison, laughter as they jump a creek, and then for one astounded moment, suspend. Limbs flail as they plunge into the scalding cavern hot springs. The boys spend months in intensive care with severe burns over their perfect bodies. But Sarah goes completely under. And by the time they drag her out, she tells them with eyes shining to carry her to the river. The paramedics find her singing, cold water caressing her sloughing skin. And she sings all the way to the hospital and sings and sings until her mother's keening and her father's howls sing her into thermals of merciful light. Summer morning, the shadow of a fairy flits through the wild flax. Summer morning, the shadow of a fairy flits through the wild flax. The weightlessness of her last haiku, Red Dragonfly. Rising moon through the shoji screen, a glimpse of her wrist. An eternity of one night stands, Tanabata. An eternity of one night stands, Tanabata. Slow sunrise, a praying mantis scales the screen. Twisting through the saijiki, kudzu vine. Twisting through the saijiki, kudzu vine. And this for Ignatius Fay. News of his death, spreading wood chips from the felled oak. Shakuhachi, the maple's brightest leaves drifting away. Less and less to say, gossamer. What we take and what we leave behind. Honey harvest. The road turns path, field, crickets. The road turns path, field crickets. His rocking chair turns rocket ship, the Milky Way. Thank you for going on this journey with me. What a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dyana.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
It was a wonderful reading.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dyana. That was transporting. Loved it.
What a delight, what a joy to be with all of you. It's so fun to see so many faces I know.
Fun to see yours.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was very beautiful reading.
Thank you.